Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Red Raiders offense will get first crack at it today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quarterback may change this route. On the run, it's DeMarco. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Marshall's offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the handoff. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Silva. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. First down for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. this time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now, and they just got to make more plays.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They'll run it on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. On the move, he fires. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The throw. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Firing deep. He's got it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Silva. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Slings it downfield. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Marshall comes to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Trying play action. Gets away from one. Working that left side. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ben. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Marshall will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Breaks the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Silva. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Marshall quick to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your...
Fires one high and deep. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Gonna run it. It's DeMarco. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's DeMarco. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're testing the right side here. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Herd! The defense putting points on the board.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. Takes it back to the house for 6.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Marshall quick to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's put in danger, and it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun. Give on the inside. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The Thundering Herd opens the final period here on 2nd down. Card in the backfield. It's Moran. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. But will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play-action fake. Shoots it to the left. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. This time he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded. You understand what they were trying to accomplish. Doing a good job getting to the quarterback. And then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Got out of trouble and throws. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense out of the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Silva. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Spins away from the defense. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Out of the gun, the give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run the toss. And some room to work. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
A great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work out.